The views and opinions expressed here are those solely of the characters portrayed, and do not necessarily represent the views of your actual classmates.
This is going to be a changing day in your life.
Have a good show, everybody. Here we go.
If it matters to you, that's what I want to talk about. We ready in the booth?
Take.
Let's do it.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Dr. Phil Show. Today, we're uncovering the secret world of public accounting. Do they really work such long hours? Do they get along all the time? Well, today we're speaking to a few members of the accounting firm of IT Smith & Associates to discuss some of their issues they're facing.
I can't believe this manager is making us stay till 12 tonight. We haven't had a day off in 3 weeks.
I know, and not only that, but no one listens to our suggestions either. The other day, I suggested using the black box approach to test the computer application controls, and all I got were blank stares.
But what is the black box approach? I've never even heard of that before.
Well, the black box approach doesn't rely on detailed knowledge of the application's internal logic. It analyzes flowcharts and interviews the knowledgeable personnel in the organization.
Are you guys talking about black box approach again? Just let it go. We need to use the white box approach, and that's final.
Oh my God, why can't we just get along and agree on something?
Dr.
Phil, we need your help!
I'm glad you guys came today so I can help you work through this difficult time. It seems you guys are experiencing some tension in your workplace related to how you should approach testing computer application controls. I brought with me today an expert in the IT field that will help us compare the pros and cons of both the black box and white box approach. Please give us a warm welcome in introducing Mr. Data.
So, I've analyzed the pertinent data relating to this case, and I've compiled a list of the pros and the cons for each method. The advantage of the black box approach is that the application need not be removed from service and tested directly. So for this client, it makes sense since they have a simple application. A con is that they're not very detailed. For the white box approach, there are a variety of tests that can be performed. One example is an authenticity test. Can anyone tell me what that is?
I know that it's a test that verifies it is a program procedures or a message such as EDI transmission to assess whether a system is authentic.
I know these things are like user IDs and passwords. Is that correct?
Exactly. Can anyone tell me any more?
Well, I know that there's also accuracy tests, and these tests process only the data values that conform to specified tolerances.
Yeah, and aren't completeness tests important too? They help identify missing data within a single record and entire missing records within a batch, right?
Yes, also I agree. Also, redundancy tests are very important because they determine that an application processes each record only once.
These are all great examples.
Okay, it seems you guys are really knowledgeable on the subject area. So the problem lies in working together. Staff, please feel free to speak openly about the issues you're facing during the audit engagement.
Issues? Where do I begin? There's so many. There's no direction, the working environment is stressful, and the training is virtually non-existent.
Yeah, and the other staff are backstabbers. I hear them talking about me all the time, and I'm sick of it.
And don't get me started with the long work hours. Oh my God, no overtime pay? I even had to stay on New Year's Eve counting toothpicks. Oh my God, even my therapist says that I may need some antidepressants.
You guys are a bunch of complainers. You need to get back to work right now.
Alrighty, well it seems that your issues are a lot more complicated than I thought. I didn't realize accountants were under so much stress. On the second thought, how about we finish up with the testing methods and discuss this other issue on another show? What do you think?
Good idea, Dr. Phil. The white box approach also includes 3 other tests: access tests, audit trail tests, and rounding error tests. Can anyone give me a description of what these are?
Well, I know access tests ensure that the application prevents authorized users from unauthorized access to data.
Yeah, and I believe audit trail tests ensure that the application produces adequate audit trails, which includes ensuring that the application creates full transaction listings and records all transactions.
Also, rounding error tests, which verify the correctness of rounding procedures, because rounding errors may occur in accounting information when the level of precision of a calculation is greater than that of the reporting.
Very good. So knowing the pros and cons of each option, have you finally come to a decision?
Yeah, I think so. We have to. Yeah.
All right, Dr. Phil, we decided to go with the white box approach.
I'm so glad to hear it. Thank you everyone for coming, and until next time.